Before we begin, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Dogroom channel, because today we are entering the world of fearless protectors. Most dogs bark at a single intruder, but only a few can hold their ground against an entire group of attackers. These are the breeds with unmatched courage, stamina, and loyalty, the ones that won't back down even when outnumbered. Stay with me as we count down the top 10 dogs that stand their ground against groups of attackers. Starting off the list, the Rottweiler. Rottweilers are known worldwide for their sheer power and loyalty, but what makes them terrifying in groups is their fearlessness. When faced with multiple attackers, they don't retreat or hesitate. They go head-on with crushing force. Their thick body, immense bite strength, and fearless temperament allow them to handle pressure situations better than most breeds. Unlike other dogs that lose confidence when outnumbered, a Rottweiler becomes even more aggressive when challenged. This ability to stay calm and fight through chaos makes them excellent defenders of homes, farms, and families. Even professional criminals respect the Rottweiler, knowing it won't back down no matter the odds. When a pack of intruders arrives, this dog fights like an army on its own. Standing its ground is not just instinct, it's in its blood. And that's why the Rottweiler is one of the most trusted guardians against groups of attackers. Next, we have the Kangal. The Kangal is a giant livestock guardian from Turkey, famous for having one of the strongest bite forces in the canine world. When wolves or jackals attack in groups, the Kangal doesn't run, it charges with unstoppable strength. Its size, courage, and stamina allow it to fight multiple predators at once and still hold its ground. These dogs were bred to protect sheep from packs of wolves, meaning they are built for group battles. Their thick skin and strong frame make them hard to injure, even against multiple attackers. The Kangal uses calculated strikes, going after the most dangerous threat first. This intelligent battle strategy gives it the upper hand, even when outnumbered. Farmers trust them because one Kangal can guard an entire herd from predators all night long. Silent, fearless, and relentless, the Kangal proves that true guardians don't just fight one, they fight all. Moving forward, the Tibetan Mastiff. This legendary guardian from the Himalayas is not just about size, it's about raw courage. The Tibetan Mastiff has been protecting villages for centuries, often against groups of wolves or bandits. Unlike other breeds that may get overwhelmed when outnumbered, this giant dog thrives under pressure. Its massive frame, thick mane-like fur, and bone-crushing jaws make it nearly impossible to scare off. Instead of panicking when surrounded, it plants its feet firmly and fights back with fury. Even predators hesitate when they see the Mastiff refusing to retreat. Their powerful roar can scatter attackers. But when silence falls, their attack becomes devastating. They know how to take hits and still push forward, making them relentless in defense. This dog doesn't just fight for territory, it fights for family, even if it's the last one standing. Against groups of attackers, the Tibetan Mastiff proves why it is called a living lion. Next comes the Boer Boel. Originating from South Africa, the Boer Boel is bred specifically to guard farms against groups of human intruders and wild predators. With their towering build and fearless heart, they don't back down even when facing multiple attackers at once. Their strategy is simple: stand tall, intimidate, and strike with unstoppable power. Boer Boels are known for their protective instincts, which grow stronger the more danger they sense. When cornered by a group, they don't break down. Instead, they unleash a storm of aggression. Their thick muscles and powerful jaws allow them to fight continuously without tiring. Farmers rely on them because one Boer Boel is strong enough to face a gang of intruders. They don't give warnings, just pure action. With their loyalty and courage, they become immovable walls of defense. No matter how many attackers come forward, the Boer Boel always stands its ground. Now let's talk about the Caucasian Shepherd. This dog is a natural beast when it comes to defending against groups. Bred to guard livestock in the Caucasus Mountains, the Caucasian Shepherd is used to fighting off wolves and bears in packs. Their massive size and lion-like fur make them look terrifying, but it's their bravery that truly stands out. Even when outnumbered, they charge forward without fear. Their thick coat protects them from bites, while their crushing jaws can take down opponents one by one. These dogs don't wait for orders, they act on instinct, protecting their territory at all costs. When a group of attackers closes in, the Caucasian Shepherd becomes more aggressive, refusing to surrender even an inch of ground. They don't fight just to scare, they fight to finish. For centuries, this breed has been the ultimate defender of villages against overwhelming odds. Against many attackers, the Caucasian Shepherd is like an army in one body. Up next, the Cane Corso. Italian by origin, the Cane Corso is a fearless guardian designed for confrontation. Unlike other breeds that bark and warn, the Corso stares danger straight in the eye even if it's a group. Their muscular build, fast reflexes, and sharp instincts allow them to fight multiple intruders at once. They are not just strong, they are highly strategic, targeting the most dangerous threat first. This calculated fighting style gives them the edge against larger groups. Cane Corsos rarely retreat. Instead, they advance with confidence, using their body weight to dominate attackers. Farmers, guards, and families trust them because of their ability to hold ground no matter the situation. Once they lock onto an enemy, they don't stop until the threat is neutralized. Their fearlessness and control make them one of the toughest breeds when surrounded. Against groups of attackers, the Cane Corso transforms into a true gladiator of the night. Closing in, the German Shepherd, one of the most famous working dogs in the world. The German Shepherd has earned respect, not just for intelligence, but for courage under pressure. Police and military rely on them because they can handle group situations with precision. Unlike other breeds that may panic, German Shepherds stay calm, analyzing the entire situation. When faced with multiple attackers, they use speed and strategy to bring them down one by one. Their agility allows them to dodge hits and counterattack quickly. They are trained to fight until the very end, never abandoning their duty. Even against armed intruders, German Shepherds are fearless, often taking on gangs alone. Their loyalty pushes them beyond their limits, making them fight like soldiers. This is why they are trusted worldwide as protectors. Against groups, the German Shepherd is not just a dog, it's a warrior. Next on the list, the Dogo Argentino. Originally bred for hunting big game like wild boars, the Dogo Argentino is built for combat against multiple enemies. Its muscular frame, unmatched stamina, and fearless nature make it a nightmare for attackers who come in groups. Unlike other dogs that tire quickly in fights, this breed keeps going, fueled by loyalty and determination. Their silent, stalking nature turns into explosive power the moment they strike. Even when outnumbered, the Dogo doesn't hesitate, it charges straight through, using its strength to break the formation of attackers. Farmers and hunters trust this dog because of its ability to take on wolves or packs of predators alone. Their white coat may look calm and harmless, but behind it lies a relentless warrior. They don't bark much. They act when action is needed. Once locked in battle, they refuse to retreat until every threat is gone. Against groups of attackers, the Dogo Argentino stands tall, unshaken, and unstoppable. At number 2, the Anatolian Shepherd. Bred in Turkey to protect livestock from packs of wolves and jackals, the Anatolian Shepherd is built for long, exhausting battles. Their strategy is not just power, but patience. They know how to pace themselves in group fights. This gives them an advantage over attackers that expect quick victories. With their immense size, thick skin, and fearless attitude, they can stand in the middle of chaos without flinching. Instead of retreating, they push forward, scattering enemies with powerful counterattacks. These dogs have been known to guard huge herds alone through the night, often fending off multiple predators at once. Their stamina is so impressive that they can fight for hours without losing strength. The Anatolian doesn't need backup, it is the backup. Loyal, sharp, and unbreakable, they are considered one of the toughest livestock guardians in the world. Against groups, they are the wall that never falls. Finally, at number 1, the Kangal Shepherd. The Kangal is not just a guardian, it is a living legend. Famous for having the strongest bite force of any dog on earth, this Turkish powerhouse was bred to take on groups of wolves. When multiple attackers approach, the Kangal doesn't back down, it charges into battle like a lion. Its massive size, muscular body, and fearless heart make it capable of fighting several enemies at once. The Kangal uses both strength and strategy, targeting the leader of the attackers first to break their confidence. Once the pack scatters, The Congo continues its assault until there's no threat left standing. Farmers around the world still rely on them to guard livestock, knowing that one Congo is equal to an entire army of defenders. Silent, powerful, and unshakable, they are unmatched when it comes to group battles. Against many attackers, the Congo doesn't just hold its ground, it dominates the battlefield.